Scaling groups work in sync with load balancer, right? Load balancer, what we used to do, we used to register individual instances, right? By clicking on the checkbox, instance 1, instance 2. If we attach auto scaling groups directly in the load balancer, then you don't have to worry about that. If the instances come up, new instances come up, it will be a part of auto scaling group, so that will get automatically registered in the load balancer. So let's see. Okay, first we'll create two auto scaling groups. Okay, why two? I'll just let you know. So let me go ahead and create this. So we need a launch template. Okay, let me create a launch template. Copy, and you can open it in new tab as well. Sorry, let me. This is my launch template LTO1. Okay, and test server. Okay. And this should be, what should be the Ubuntu. Okay. Let me select this. What should be the instance type? And let's put it to Tito Micro. Okay. And then key pair. So I have created a key pair. Let it be the same key pair. Okay. Test. And what's this subnet? That's fine. Let it take its own subnet. So we'll discuss about the subnet in the next to next session, or maybe next sessions when we learn about VPC. So HTTPS, and let's see some advanced details. Okay. So we'll consider some user data. Now, what is user data? User data is something like, suppose if you are creating any instance and after that you want to install any software. So what you do, you create instance, you go ahead and log into the instance and then install the software. But what if you need that every 100 instances of yours should have at least 10 Unix, okay, or Apache too? So will you go ahead and log into 100 instances? Never, right? So user data is some kind of script. If you write here the script, at the time of launch, the script will be implemented. So you don't have to go. So it's a pre-script, pre preliminary step to install your script, you can say. Okay. So you don't have to be worried about that. You have to go inside it and install. If you write the script, same script here, while launching, it will just implement. It will get implemented. Okay. So let's write the same script. We'll go ahead and what will you write? Sudo. Let's put to sudo su and add update -y, and then what we'll do, install apache 2-y, and what will you do, that service apache start. Okay, and then where will you go, 3d where put up html. So here it used to be the index.html. We'll delete that index.html. Okay. And what will you do, echo testing for server 1, and we'll put it to index.html. Okay, so this is fine, or you have to remove the name of this, that's fine. So it will do. For before that, you have to write certain thing called this is the if you learn shell script, there is something called shutback, which will denote that it's a shell script slash bin slash sh. Okay, and you can just write it. If we just go to ChatGPT or anything. So these are the Linux script. Okay, write a shell script small. Okay. So how it will write? Just see. Till then it writes. I'll just go ahead and create a launch template. Everything is fine. Yeah. So creating a launch template. ChatGPT notebook. I don't know why it's not good. If you just go ahead and do this instead. So just see how it used to write. If you put any gigs for gigs anything. So this I want you to you go ahead and learn from your own, okay? Because this is not a Linux class I'm doing. Or if we just type shabam, like shell script shabam to run directly as the executable command. Example, instead of having to explicitly call the interpreter, you can just go ahead. So this is bash script I am doing the shell script. That's why it's as such. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll take a session on Linux if it's possible. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and create auto scaling group. And this is ASG1 and which is taking what? Let's refresh it. So this now we are not taking test, we're taking LT1. So let's select all the things. Okay. And let's go to next. Attach to an existing load balancer. Yes, we have to attach. So what will you do? We'll create load balancer. One load balancer. Okay. Let's go to EC2, uh, load balancer, and if you go ahead and this is LP1, we have to be interfacing and availability zones. I mean, you can select it all up to you what you want to select. At least two availability zones you have to select for a load balancer to connect. Why? Because I will tell you in the later phase. So a load balancer needs minimum of 8 IPs. Okay. Why 8 IPs? I will let you know. Okay. So let's select the same. HTTP protocols would be the same. Target groups. Let's create one target group as well. Oh, this is creating a target. Okay. This is TG1. Okay, still PhD. Report. Let's go to next. Instances I will attach an auto scaling group. So let's keep it empty. Okay. And let's create one more target group, DG2. Why I'm saying, I'll let you know why. Okay. So let's put it to DG2 and next. Let's keep it empty as well. Okay, fine. Is everything okay? Fine. So we'll select two target groups. Okay. Mm, for now, I'm just putting to return fixed response. Okay. Or let's put it to, yeah, let's put it to target one. And let's go to create load balancer. Okay. We just created one load balancer. Now let it be provisioned. Let it get provisioned. Let's see if it's showing or not. Let's put to target group one. So we are attaching it to target group one. Okay. Now next, and then let's put it to desired capacity is 2. Minimum capacity should be equal to desired capacity. Maximum also 2. Okay. That's default. Everything should be same. Notification, I'm not putting anything. So it has created one auto scaling group. Let's see if our load balancer is position or not. Auto scaling group is already updating the capacity. If we just go to SG1, if we just see the activity, you'll be able to see. So one instance has been successful, one instance it's launching. So once it is successful, you'll get the activity, one more activity. So this is also successful. Okay, you can see the timings, everything, IDs and all. Okay, so this, and let's see if the load balancer is done or not. So it's getting, let's see. Okay, let it come up. Let's see the EC2s came up or not. The two instances came up. See, it's initializing. So it should have the Apache 2, right? Because I have given the script in the where in there already. Fine. Let's the load balancer comes up. So it used to take some time. Now it's active. Okay. And you can see the resource map now. If you go to the target groups now, see target group one. If you go to the instances, if you see two instance, one is healthy. I think there's some health checks failed. Maybe due to my account. Okay. And it will come up, I think, in some time. Okay. That's fine. Let's see resource map again. And if you see now both are healthy. Now it's going to that if it is HTTP rule 80 forward to target group this. So let's see if it has the web page there or not. So I'll just connect and I'm just connecting from here.
Okay, now if I just do sudo su and let's see if Apache is there or not. Apache 2 status. Yeah, it's there. And if I just go ahead and try with the, let's see if the web page opens or not. It's not opening. Okay, let's see now with the where tap 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 HTML. And if I just look at and text testing for server one, it should come up. I think it will come up in some time. Okay. I think it's still initializing phase. It will come up. Both it will come up. Let's go ahead and go into window. Let's put it here. Testing for server one. Now let's see if the load balancer is coming on now. Because load balancer, what we did, we have already made a connection with the load balancer. And if you see the resource map, your traffic is hitting the load balancer and then to the listeners. And according to the listeners, it's just redirecting it to target group one. And what the target group has two instances, which is the web page. So through this load balancer, I will be able to access the web page, right? So let's see to the load balancer DNS. And if I just go ahead and I have already made one incognito window. No stretch. If I just open it, yeah, testing server one. Both the instances it's going, but both has what server one. Okay. Now we'll make one more ASG. Okay, which will have another web page. Okay, so let's put to ASG1. Okay, and select the launch template. Let's create one more launch template. It is LT2. This web servers. Let's put same Ubuntu. Same keep here, which I have made, and then security group. Just keep the same security group and advanced details. So here we will write what same shipping such sudo apt -y sudo apt install apache 2 -y and what next service sudo service apache 2 start and then what will you do cd or let's be a root user, that's better. Sorry, so what will I do cd var html. Now what will you do? We'll delete this here HTML page Okay, HTML. We'll make it 1 second, guys. Like dir app, and then what will you do? We'll install the web page now inside this app. Okay, where the HTML. Now this index.html I'm making in this cd/app. Okay, now we'll enter to app. Okay, now what will you do? Testing server 2. Okay, and here we'll make the index.html. So what are we doing? So we are updating, installing Apache 2, starting Apache 2. Totally, I mean, this you can do in the earlier stage also. So do SU here itself. Then you don't have to put the sudo. Okay. Then we are going to this directory. We are deleting the index.html from here. We are creating another directory inside this directory. So the full directory will be /var/www.html/app. Okay. Since we are already into this path, we are just navigating one more path, that's the cd app. Okay, and we are putting the HTML here, some content in the HTML. Okay. Now let's create the launch template. So it got created. Now what will you do? Now you will create this again. Okay, fine. L2 and SG1 already exists. So SG2, it's okay. Array CPUs. I have not attached the instance type. That's why it's asking me. Is it so? 1 second. Let's go to LT2 and let's go ahead and modify the template and let's select instance type. That's why it's asking that how much CPU you need. Let's create. Better to select. Okay, create template version. So I'm creating one more template version. Okay. So now what is this? Now my default is 1, but now it's 2, right? Now it's some default version 2 I'm putting as the default version. Okay, because it has now the instance type. Oh, security also I have not put it. No, I have put it right. SCID. Let it be. Let's see what it answers. It's default to now. It's taking. Availability, so let's say uh, attached to an existing load balance. Okay. So this time what I'm putting here is the TG2, right? And let's put TG2 in the load balancer as well. Load balancer, and we'll just go here and in this rules I'm just putting another rule as well. Add rule if it has a condition called this time what should be the condition /app star. Okay, then where it should go to tg2 because our app is in the /app. Okay, so TG2 and next, and this should be priority one. Okay. And rule, now the rule has been added. It's fine. Now let's go ahead and complete our what, this thing. Now if I just go ahead, it will just show that it's a load balancer attached. Now just let's go ahead. Desired capacity 2, capacity 2, everything 2. Actually 2 is my lucky number as well. Why I will let you know earlier. Auto scaling group. So it's updating capacity. Let it update capacity. Just wait. So hope you got the whole picture, right? Let's put the notepad. So the thing is, how it's happening? It's like your traffic will be hitting the where load balancer. From there, the traffic will be rerouting according to the listeners. So listener has a rule. Okay, listener has a port. I mean, suppose 80 port. It will handle all the connection requests. From there, it will just update to the target group. So the rule one is if it is default, it will go to slash target group one, and rule two is if it has slash app, it will go to target group 2. So target group 2 has what instances? ASG1 instances, autoscaling group 1 instances it has intact, and target 2 has ASG2 instances. Hope you are able to understand the flow now, what I have done. This flow, if anyone is not able to understand, let me know. Okay, so this is the whole concept. Okay, and target group 2. Okay, this is the whole flow that is happening. Okay. Let's see if it has updated. It should be dash. Okay, now I think it got all updated. Let's go to the EC2 console and see what is the status. So 4 are running state, 2, 1 is initializing, let it get initialized. Okay. And if I go to load balancer, let it get initialized first, then I will go to load balancer. So much time it used to take. Let's go to load balancer now. Here's our load balancer. And let's see if the target groups has healthy instances. To unhealthy, I think it should come up now. It's healthy now. I think it still is initializing. That's why now it should come up there also. Okay. So if we go to the resource map, priority one is if it has one, it will go to target. Now both are healthy. Okay, both are healthy. Target one is. So let's go ahead and so now it's this. Okay. Now if Let's go first that whether the instance has the web page, whatever we have described, that is there or not first, right? Okay, so this is for actually I should give a tag actually. Okay, I think this is the new. Let's see the timing. This is 26, 15, 32, 15, 32. So these two are the new. Okay, or let's go from here ASG. That's more better. I should give a tag actually. Okay, then it's easy to distinguish. Activity. And this is one instance. We'll check in one instance only because one instance is fine, other instance will be fine. All a part of what the scaling look like. Mm. So, mm. so, 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 cd slash HTML, and then I think there should be app. Yeah, super. The app is there. Let's see it has the page or not. It has the page. And it has testing server too. So now the load balancer should show that if I put slash app, it should what it should show. Testing server 2, right? So every time it will show testing server 2. And if I just remove this, testing server 1, if I just put slash app, because it's going to target 2, target group. Okay. So hope you understand this whole flow. Okay. And the best practices you have to follow, right? So I have not followed the best practices, just for demo. When we'll do projects, we'll follow the best practices. So one best practices is what? You are not giving tags. Okay. You should not open with public IP. It should be always private IP. Am I right? Because you have the load balancer, that is the public IP is there, right? Okay. Okay, fine.